Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another OOTP Legends League Game of the Day. Today from Brooklyn's Ebbets Field, we are experiencing an afternoon game between the Milwaukee Brewers icons and the Brooklyn Dodgers of 1955. The starting pitching matchup is Chris Bosio, who threw a no-hitter as a Mariner against Joe Black. Meet Joe Black. The Brewers, here's their starting lineup. Paul Muller playing second, Sisto Lascano playing DH for the injured Cecil Cooper, Ryan Braun in left, Prince Fielder at first, Gorman Thomas in center, Robin Young at short, BJ Surhoff at third, Jeremy Burnett will play right, and Charlie Moore will catch. Brooklyn has Jim Gilliam at second, Carl Furlow in right, Duke Snyder in center, Gil Hodges at first, Jackie Robinson at third, Sammy Arrows playing left, Don Hook, your DH, Don Simmer, your shortstop, and Chris Pollock is your pitcher. So normalcy aside, tomorrow will be a double dip from Montreal and Toronto. I mean, after all, it's Canada. What do you expect? And it is my birthday. And then we will head to San Francisco to see the 2019 Nats take on the Giants Legends. And then the next day will be the Battle of Texas, the 2011 squad against the Texas Legends. And then on the 12th, we'll have Atlanta versus San Diego. And then after that, we'll have to figure out. But regardless, here we go. Joe Black, number 16 on your program. 6 games last year, 1 and 2. He was not really a main guy. But anyway, Gem Razors and Schaefer Beer are your sponsors for today's game. Paul Molitor at second base. 151 games last year, 12 home runs, 80 RBIs. Here we go. The wind is blowing from right, so it's pitcher-friendly conditions. Molitor slaps it to right field, right into the glove of Brill. You know that right field ball? Scoreboard. Sesto Lascano DHing 104 games last year, 19 home runs, 47 RBIs. And he'll take a walk. Ryan Braun, left field, 151 games, 24 home runs, 88 RBIs. Golf at the short. This might be a double play, just the one. Lascano gets on Gilliam. 2 outs for Prince Fielder. 158 games, 36 home runs, 107 RBIs last year. Golf's at the second. That's a ground out, so Black does his job, and Milwaukee can't get ahead. Chris Bosio, pitching for the Brew Crew, 4 and 5 for 119 innings last year, 37 games. I think he was more of a relief pitcher, but he's a starter just like Black. Jim Gilliam leads off for the 55 Dodgers. 150 games last year, 6 home runs, 37 RBIs. Lines at the left field, they'll drop out, bounce to the wall, that should be a double. And tis a double. At that. So nicely done with the double. Carlo Ferrillo, right field. 152 games, 20 home runs, 74 RBIs last year. And a number. Moore will have to do it first. Runner with the third. Great job. And now Duke Snyder, 2 for 15. He can get an RBI. This would be nice. 158 games last year, 35 home runs, 103 RBIs. But that's going to be a pop-up that someone's going to get and definitely can't move the runner home. Surhoff makes a catch, 2 down for Gil Hodges. 156 games, 32 round trippers last year, 95 RBIs. Looper to the right, try to poke an RBI, can't get it. Nice job by Burnett. Runner is stranded 90 feet away. On to the top of the second, Gorman. 149 games, 41 round trippers last year, 104 RBIs, pretty good. Gorman laces the right, sliding play by Ferrell. He knew what was coming. Bobby Young, for shortstop, 151 games last year, 29 home runs, 92 RBIs. So he missed 30 home runs by 1. Young slices it to center and right into the glove of Duke. 2 down. BJ Surhoff, third base, 91 games, 13 home runs. I keep thinking he's a catcher. Surhoff, right into Hodges' glove. Right into the glove. 3 up, 3 down. Jackie Robinson, third base, 150 games last year, 14 home runs, 71 RBIs. Did it go? No, ball far. Amarillo, the left fielder, 151 games, 8 home runs, 55 RBIs. He'll bunt. And that's a good sacrifice hit. Runner moves to second. Don Hook, the DH, 161 games last year, 9 home runs, 50 RBIs. He was batting below the Mendoza line. Runner, Robinson should have just stayed at second. I don't know if that was a smart decision. Hook to first base. That would have been a ground out. 2 outs, but that would have been 2 outs with runner on third. But doesn't work. Brooklyn can't do anything. On to the third. Here's Burnett, the right fielder. 55 games last year, 18 RBIs. He's playing right field today. They're making a bit of a move. Him. Burnett's golf set to short. This will be an easy play. 6-3. One down for Charlie Moore, who's catching today. 25 games as a catcher last year. Battling the Mendoza line. And he whiffs on a screwball. Screwy. Paul Molitor, let's see his history. Of sorts. Was named NL Player of the Week in mid-April. Had a few things. He had a couple of games in which he had 4 or more runs. So that's good. And he'll lift it the short. Nice drop by Simmer and gets it. 3 up, Baruda. Don Simmer, yes, that guy. 42 games, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs. Good night. He went down. Rejects a swing, but it was in there anyway. Stinker. Chris Pollock. This is his major league debut, 28 years old. Ground ball the third, throw the first, got him. That's 2 down. And here's Jim Gilliam. Had 2 leadoff home runs as of last year. Places it to center, it will drop at base hit. Second hit of the day by Gilliam. And now here's Perillo. Had a grand slam against the Mets August 2014. Last year. And swing and a miss. Good night on Échanger. Now you probably won't see many scores going on because this game does start is at 2 o'clock. 27 Yankees up 4-0 in the third. Some games going on as early as 2:30, so a lot of games going on at the 7 o'clock hour. So we got lucky we got an afternoon affair. We said, come to Brooklyn. Sure, I'll come to Brooklyn. 2-1 Diamondbacks, 2-1 in the fourth. Well, they have to play because they're sharing the stadium with the all-time Arizona guys. Here's Lascano. Liner to center. It will be the first hit of the day for the Blue Crew. Ryan Braun. And a good prospect. A knee contusion. All 4. Move play. Just in seconds for Prince Gilder. Good prospect. He had a 3 home run day against the 2-1 Diamondbacks at this time last year. And good night. He goes down fastball 88 miles per hour. Can catch up with it. Steve Knight, 3. Gorman Thomas. Pair of walk-up hits. He struck out 181 times. Looper to left. That will drop. Base hit. They are not going to go for it. Lascano stays. Bases are juiced for Yount. And out. Back spasms was named the Platinum Stick, aka the Silver Slugger at shortstop. Drives it deep to center. This could be a sac fly. And tits. It doesn't matter how you score, as long as you score. You're Sir Hop. His history, he had a torn quad out 5 to 6 weeks in June, so Sir Hop. To left field, base hit. Makes it 2-0. Jeremy Burnett. Had a grand slam and a walk-off hit. Well, 4. Bases are loaded. So not a good inning for Black. Who's more? The number 9 hitter. He actually was the backup to Milwaukee, but he had a torn PCL out 9 to 10 months. So obviously it's the 9 months because it was 10 months he wouldn't be back yet. Ground ball the second. Well, everyone was thinking about the bases loaded, so the run scored is 3-0, and I think this will be probably close to the end for Joe. Left field caught by Amros. Bases are left loaded. Man, that was the good news for Brooklyn. The bad news, they give up 3-0. Here's Duke Snyder. Had a 3 home run game against the 98 Padres last year. A couple of grand slams, 9 walks last year. And the second, and rolls it out. Bill Hodges had a 5-hit day against the 2001 Diamondbacks in May of last year. Walk-up home run against the 98 Padres. Hodges down the line. That's going to be in for Dubo. Jackie Robinson was named the Gold Glove winner at third base, so good for him. Grandma the first, flip it. Oh, that's 2 outs, runner on third, but there are 2 outs. Here's Amaros. He actually was named the Gold Glove winner in left field. Surprised that the 55 Dodgers did that. And swing and a miss. Bosio got him. No RBI thanks to that fastball. And Black's thrown 74 pitches. So it's going to be Labin and Roback who will warm up. Moscato takes Ook. And Braun. Braun to right field. Caught. Here's Fielder. Fielder lines one to left field. Get up, get up, get out of here, God! In the immortal words of the late Bob Uecker. And Prince Fielder makes himself king of Ebbets Field. 5-0. Here's Gorman. Gorman laces to left, and now it'll drop for a base hit. They're still warming up? Come on. Black's like, get going. And a base hit by Yount to right field. Runner moving to third. Surf. Nice slide. There we go. The middle of the breath. Surhoff. Glenn Levine will have to come in. Last year, 38 games, 4 wins, 1 loss, and 2 saves. So Levine will have to come in to take care of business. Surhoff. They're going for a steal and a missed play. Yount went for a steal to prevent the double play. Here's Surhoff. Who will strike out? Levine does his job with that dirty, dirty stinker sinker. 5-0 Brewers through 4. Don Hope, the DH. This is what his stuff looks like. He started 161 games. Only 3 guys got more starts. Hope to right, and he will fly out. I thought that was going to be a hit. Donnie Simmer had a Dorsey strain out a pair of weeks in August. Like it mattered. Simmer, that's a hit. Beautiful hit by Simmer. Popeyes are on first. That's right. Yes, that Don Simmer. Yeah, 55 Dodgers winning the World Series, winning for the first time as a Dodgers franchise. Chris Paulette, drafted in the free agent draft, 26th overall. From Hammond, Indiana. Yep, in the free agent draft. Paulette. Pops up to third. Nope, they're short. Right now. Here's Gilliam. Gilliam looking for hit number 3. Not getting it. Fly ball to Gorman, who makes the catch. Brooklyn can't score. 5-0 Brew Crew. On to the 6th. Burnett. Lanes one to right center. That'll be trouble. That'll bounce against that wall. This will at least be a double. Burnett's will slide for a double. Nice job. So a big double by Burnett's. He's happy. Gets to start. Here's Charlie. 4 will get a base hit underneath the second baseman's glove. And Burnett's will stay at third. Runners on the corners for Molitor. Molitor right to first base. Only 1 play, and that's the job by Hodges. So it is a ground out, RBI ground out. 6-0. Here comes Lescano. Lescano down the third. Throw the first. Nice job by Jackie to do that. And here's Vaughn. Sashim. Goodbye on the stinker sinker. So the bin does not bend, but he gives up a run. 6-0. Here's Ferrillo. Chopper, easy play, easy play. You bet, 6-3. Here's Snyder. Sachin, change. For Hodges. Hodges laces to left. That's a hit. So nice jump there. Here's Jackie. Ground ball to short. This will be a nice play for first. So Blasio looking pretty good through 6 innings. 6-0 Bear Crew after that. Here's Fielder, who went deep last time. Second home run of the season. And he'll crack one, but right to Hodges. Stomp on first. Get out. Here's Gorman. Floater, floater, floater. Pop. Shoot out. And here comes Yount. Chopper trying to get it across. You bet. Yeah. So it is going to be Beal and Erskine who will warm up. 6-0. Surdoff, a base hit. Runner to second. Yount to second. Hi, Mom. Burnett. Sachin! Big stinker sinker. That'll be up for the bid, obviously. 6-0 Brewers. Next thing they're going to keep off black. Like you guys. So here's Alvarez. This is deep to right. Back at the fence. Ooh, caught. I thought it was gone. I was like, oh my god, he just hit it out of the park. No, he didn't. Hope. Ground ball to short. Throw the first. No, can't do it. Yount's popped up. It is an infield hit by Hope. Here's Simmer. They go for a steal. Why not? Sweet. Simmer to right field. Nice catch there. And no movement. I thought he was movement. All that. That's a deep ball to center field. Deep, deep, and a caught by Gorman. I thought he had taken hold of it. 6-0 Brewers. Charlie Moore comes to the plate, and it will be Walter Beal who will come in, number 68 in your programs. 34 games last year. Beal to right, gets Moore to right field. That's a catch, one now. 6-0 Brewers. Here's Molitor. Molitor, deep drive to center field, back and into the glove of Duke Snyder. That field's 376. What's kind of down the line? Robinson snags it. Nice play by him. 3 up. Ruda. Here's Gilliam. Oh. Here's Ferrello. Laces a hit to right field. He's going for third base. Safe. Gilliam slides Ferrello to second. That's a single and an advance. So now Snyder, getting an RBI. The answer is nope, but the bases are loaded. I was going to be careful. It's Hodges. Oh, he walks the bases loaded. So that's an RBI without even taking the ball right off the track. Lines it to first, they'll go home, they'll get the lead runner. That's a good idea. You don't get the double play, but you get the out. Here's Ambrose. Ambrose, good setter. This will be a line. Line for sack fly. For Ambrose, 6-2. 120 pitches. Yeah, I think they're good out. He's hoping. I think they're going to. So it's going to be Turnbull and Axford coming into the bullpen. Ground ball to third, throw the second. Nice play there. So Brewers are up 6-2 through 8. On to the 9th. They're going to let Ron hit. Right. Because Brooklyn did score once. So you want to take him 3 unassisted. Prince Fielder, who had that big 2-run home run. Golf said, get up! Get up! Get out of here! Get on! See you later, alligator! The prince becomes the king of Flatbush. 7-2. Well, he said, take that. Delaney and Craig are going to warm up. And Gorman Thomas, well, they're up by 5. I think they don't need this. So Gorman is going to take some time. It'll be Corey Hart who comes in. And no, not the Canadian singer known as Sunglasses at Night. 50 games, 29 RBIs, though. Hart will golf one. That's a base hit, so you might as well put in there. Base hit for him. And Robin Yount's going to take some time off. It will be J.J. Hardy, his first at bat of the year. J.J. has played in 48 games, 13 RBIs. They go for a steal. Hart gets a steal. Here's Hardy. Sachin! Curveball. Here comes Surhoff. He's a goner. It will be Don Money who will come into the game. Money played 74 games last year, getting 6 home runs. Money drives it to left center field. Get up, get up, get out of here, get on. Money, money, money. Money. Money, money, money. Money. Well, finally he's gone, and it will be Delaney. Odious Delaney's 28 years old. How did he get acquired? Oh, he was a free agent signing. Okay. But Odious Delaney's number 25 in your programs. Jeremy Burnett's is gone. So it will be Larry Hizzle. Actually, no. What are they doing? No, they're going to go with Fernando Fina and let him pinch hit. 55 games last year. They're going to let him pinch hit. Ground ball to second. He'll get that third out. Delaney does. But the Brewers are up 9-2. It looks good. And Bosio might stay on. I don't know if he would. Personally, I wouldn't. Third base goes to Don Money. He likes to play third. Shortstop to JJ. Right field, center field. Corey Hart can play center field. They're going to put Lascano. They're going to put Lascano in right field and get rid of the DH. The Dodgers are going to get some guys. Luis Martinez, 22 years old. He was a draft pick, second-round pick by the Dodgers. So Luis Martinez, number 1 in your programs, is going to get some. It's a bat, swing and a miss, big slider there. Olek out, so that will be Walt Moose Morin, as they call it. Walt Morin, 37 games, 4 RBIs. Ozzy wants to finish it off. Swing and a miss on Change. Gilliam out, and that will be Frank Keller. 54 games, 12 RBIs. And he swings and misses. He strikes out the side. Bosio gets the complete game that he wanted. 9-2. Brewers are now 2-3. The 55 Dodgers dropped to 1-4. Bosio doing his job. Well, Fielder went deep twice, and Don Money comes in off the bench and puts one deep. Bosio, Black, Lebin did okay, but Beal did not do so well. So, yeah, 18,000 fans saw that. The 3 stars, Greg Nettles for the Yankees Legends, 2 home runs. Well, he went 4-for-4 against the 2001 Mariners and crushed them in the fine powder 17-5. Dontrell Willis, what you talking about, Willis? Throwing a complete game 3-hitter against the Reds Legends, and Don Mattingly for his part. So we don't really know anything about anyone or anything. Nevertheless, 27 Yankees crushed the 1920 Indians 17-1. White beats Clark. The 2017 Astros scored 5 in the 8th to win 7-5. Keiko beats Percival Davinsky with the save. Excuse me, I would like to move. Thank you. Ish. Yankees Legends win 17-5. Big win. The 2001 Mariners still without a win. Pettit beat Merced, but Chandler picks up the save. The 1917 White Sox win 5-3. Casilla beats Sardina. Calero the save. Cleveland Legends win 10-5. Sun and Sam McDowell beats Fleming. The Tampa Legends lose to the 93 Blue Jays 5-2. Hankin beats Shields. It's like Tampa crushed the 93 Blue Jays. What happened this time? The Red Sox Legends scored 2 in the 9th to prevent the Blue Jays from starting 5-0, 6-5. We'll see those 2 teams tomorrow. Tion beats Escobar. I think Escobar needs to change his skin color. Yes. Fuck. Why? Why like that? There we go. Now Escobar's got a different face. Have him on the save. Texas scored 2 in the ninth and 3 in the 10th to beat the 29 A's. Russell beats Wahlberg. Francisco Cordero the save. Angels Legends win 2-1. Close one. Finley beats Holland. Percival the save. The 91 Twins, 3-hitter by Willie Banks over Williamson. Rose Legends win 5-2 as Apier beats Sturker with Castillo the save. Twins Legends win 8-6 with 2 in the 8th. Guardaro beats Lopez with Nathan the save. The Tigers Legends win 10-3 as Morris beat Gusiba 6 runs late. The Orioles Legends with the shutout of the Mariners Legends who can't win a game, who finally will lose a game. Cuellar beats Hansen. And I believe that means every AL team has lost at least once. And the A's Legends beat the White Sox Legends, who are 0-5. And this were the season 1 champions. Hudson beats Faber. What is wrong with the White Sox? Nevertheless, the National League, the Brew Crew win 9-2. You saw that live. The 2001 Diamondbacks win 10-2. Manti beats Hellickson. The 35 Reds with a shutout of the 60 Pirates. Nolan over Witt. The Expos Legends 5-0. We'll see them. And the 98 Padres tomorrow. Grimsley beats Bullringer with Clipper to pick up the save. The Phillies Legends score a home run by Billy Hamilton, of all people. Holland takes down Hoffman. They score 5 in the final 2 innings. The 86 Mets win 4-2, heading the Braves their first loss. Lynch beats Sane with Barani the save. Mets Legends win 7-3. The 1980 Phillies still without a win. Kuzman beats Espinoza. Skip Lock with the save. The Marlins Legends, the shutout of Dontrell Willis over Cueto. The 2019 Nationals win 5-4, one finally winning this year. Foff beats Batista. The 1906 Cubs shutout win. Roy Ruback over Field with Dalquisto the save. The 1964 Cardinals walk it off 7-6. Bob Uecker hit a home run. Wow. The 64 Cardinals are 5-0. Unreal. Messier beats Street. What is with those guys? The Cardinals Legends win 5-4, putting the 57 Braves at 0-5. Salas beats Mossy. Sutter picks up save number 2. The Giants Legends are at 5-0. They're the third team in the National League to start 5-0. The Cubs are 0-5, the third team to be 0-5. Lincecum beats Clark Griffith. Antonelli the save. The 97 Marlins win in the 10th. Saunders beats Herges. Powell the save. And finally, the Dodgers Legends win in the 10th. Gagne over Porter. So that's it for that. Let's take a look at the news listing, making sure that we don't have any terrible news to tell. Roof is injured day to day for the 27 Yankees. He'll be out maybe 4 weeks. So, yeah, maybe they'll have to take him out of the lineup for a little bit. That's for the 27 Yankees, not the Yankees Legends. So, take a look at the calendar. Take a look at those standings. The National League 3 teams are 5-0. In the American League, there are 8 teams that are 4-1. The White Sox Legends and the 2001 Mariners are 0-5. In the National League, we have 3 teams, the 57 Braves, the Cubs Legends, and the 1980 Phillies, who are winless. So something has to give. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.